be a raised concrete platform below the forest. You have a general view of the whole of the northern part of the bunker, a view dominated by its impressive front wall. In fact, you are on top of the north wall of the bunker. This unfinished wall, 16 feet thick and 36 feet high, was initially going to be as high as the one facing you. This northern part of the bunker would then have been covered by a 16-foot thick roof slab. Look at the plans in front of you. The section on the right, fully 1/3 of the total area, was never finished. You can imagine the huge proportions the first bunker must have had.
At point number 1 is the floor of the second level, reserved for the storage and assembly of the V2s without their warheads. This hall was to have had a height of 46 feet and was intended to contain around 120 rockets. Opposite you, adjoining the north face of the bunker, at point number 2 on your plan, is the storage area for the liquid oxygen coming from the production factory at point number 8. On either side of this area, at point number 3, were the transfer galleries through which the rockets would have been moved to the fuel and launch preparation stations, point number 4. Once prepared, the V2s would have been taken through the lateral corridors, point number 5, to be taken outside the bunker to the launch pads at point number 6. The launch was operated from the control tower at point number 7. You can also see the gaping hole in the floor on this level, left by a big bomb. The enormous concrete block on the roof of the liquid oxygen storage area was ripped off by the explosion of a 6-ton tallboy bomb. You can still see the impact of this bomb on the northern edge of the bunker roof.
Behind you was one of the large ready-mix cement plants which supplied the original bunker. The existing bunker was chiefly supplied by a plant located much higher up and which was damaged during the numerous bombardments. Around you can see a large number of bags of cement which have solidified. The concrete produced by the plant was pumped through to the site by special pumps. At this level, a large number of feed pipes and directional spans distributed the concrete to the various shuttling points. Because of its shape, the Germans called this system the Spider. As for the finishing and leveling work, this was carried out by young Belgian workers using wheelbarrows and quarries. Further down, a commemorative plaque honors the memory of the young Belgians who worked at the cement plant.
Try to imagine the huge work site required for the construction of such a building. In 1 year, 35,000 workers relayed each other to erect this concrete monster, a real human anthill.
Yeah, just kept getting bombed and bombed.
Even though it was thick concrete, it didn't stop it getting bombed.
No.
The work began as of March 1943, following the original plans of the Todt organization. Mechanical diggers, winch bulldozers, decovial tracks for steam locomotives, cranes, gigantic concrete mixers, and a multitude of construction machines invaded the forest of LA. Day and night, under floodlights, 3,000 laborers toiled ceaselessly. More than a third of the works were finished. Over 1.5 million cubic feet of concrete had been poured when, on the 27th of August 1943, a dull sound was heard in the distance.
After an hour of intensive bombing, the damage is heavy.